Alright, so through request, I'm going to do a few example solves. I'm sorry if my voice is loud, I'm right next to the camera. Two things to note. First one is I use Japanese color scheme, so my yellow and blue are switched. So that's a pain in the butt for you. Well, get over it. Second one, I'll be scrambling white on top, green in front, same old type stuff. So I will put the scrambles in the description. I would do my best to explain what I'm doing because a lot of this stuff is common sense to me, so it's really hard to explain what I'm doing. I don't know. Whatever. Just watch it, figure it out. Blah. Alright, so let's see. Look for the cross pieces, obviously. I always do cross on white. Okay, so this is lined up to the opposite center, and this one's lined up to the opposite center. So those two are good for me. And then I'm going to turn this to where these two will be on the top layer. And then I can move them once with a U prime, and then do two moves to put them down to their center. And then D2 or whatever. Or that's the way I'd probably do it. So it'd be like this. So that solved these two. And they're not lined up yet, but it solved these two, and then these two are here. So actually I could do D prime, and then R2, F2, D prime again. That way it's all one motion, and then I get those all solved. And the first pair I see is here. It's going to pull this corner out, and I see that this edge is matches this corner. So when I solve this, it'll come out. I see this corner is about to come out too, and I notice that here's the edge that goes with it. And the way that I'm doing this is going to pull the edge out here. So I'm splitting these up and then solving them. And then this happened to just get these two together. I'm sledgehammering this so I can orientate a couple edges. So did that, and then do OLL, PLL. Oh, there you go. Too many. I did AUF the wrong way. Okay. So second scramble. I apologize if they're a bit fast-paced, but I'm trying to get as many as I can in. Alright, so time to look. Alright, so we got right here is, this is solved. These two are opposite each other, so they're easily placed in relation to each other, and then this one's kind of stray. So the way that I would do this is I would F prime, and then I would insert both these together, and then line that up, and then solve this much of the cross, and then bring it back down. So now I've got this solved, and I noticed that this was together and split, so I'm going to solve those. And that's solved that. And then this is the next pair, and I know that this corner is going to come out, and here's the edge to that corner. So, and that lined up perfect. Now they're together. I know the last corner's in here just by watching it, and then I see the edges here. So then I'm going to solve that. And then I think I know the, I think I know the winner variation to that. Yep, and then that was the winner variation, so I ended up forcing an OL skip. And then G perm. Cool beans. Alright, so alright, next one. Oh, this is easy. Both the yellow and red, not yellow, black. I can put the yellow, white, and red, no, yellow, white, and green, white edges across from each other because they're opposites, and then the white and red are already opposite each other, attached to the center, so it's going to be easy to manipulate them. So this is going to go here. These are opposite. Now lined up opposite. Put these both down, and then do two move, and now it's solved. I see these are here, but this is the first pair I'm going to do because it'll break these up. Oh, I just goofed that this way. There we go. Sorry. So that's lined up, and then these are going to go in together. So that's all one fluid motion. So those are solved, and then there's the third pair. And I already know this corner's in here, and the edge is here, because obviously that's the only oranges that's on here. That gets solved, and then, yeah, and then I would solve these, like that. And then that solves that last one, so that's pretty easy. Alright. Next pair, or next scramble would be, This is, I don't know if this is necessarily the smartest, but this is what I would do. And so I've already got this one here, and I'm going to line this up with this here. This is going to end up being over here, and then this will end up staying here, I think. So I would do this, to get these lined up, because these are together, these are right, and then put that down like that, and then this is back to where it was, and then now I can just do a D prime, or is it a D prime? D prime, yeah, to line those up, and then solve that, and then this is the first pair here, so that was pretty easy. They're split up. Second pair is going to be these two, and I know that this corner actually goes with this edge, because this is the other corner, so process of elimination, I know that this corner belongs to this edge, so I'm going to watch these two next, but it's going to solve these, and then I'm going to do this one next because this is back here and I probably wouldn't have noticed it as quickly. Do these. And so now I have this left, and I wouldn't keep the edge orientation, but I probably could if I wanted to, and it might cost too many more moves, so it wasn't really necessary. I knew the A-perm holding it a different way, but for some reason I thought I was going to mess it up, and then I look like an idiot, so I didn't do it. Okay, so next one, this is kind of just blah. Let's see, I'm going to just insert that in here, do that twice, and then come over here and do this twice. I don't know, because these are just all sucky, but I think I'd do this one first. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'd probably do this one first, and then I'd see that this and this are together. So I would put those together, insert them, come into these two, and I know this corner and edge are together now, and so I'd go for those next, and they happen to line up. But then, see, this is what I would have done. I saw those, and I'm like, oh, I can just insert those in, so I would have done those first, and then done that. So, I'm trying to make it as accurate as I would in solving it, because I know that solving and actually sitting there doing an example solve, you end up with different things just because your brain is working at a different pace. So, this is pretty easy scramble, or easy cross too. These are easy line up like that, and then it would be, and so now I've got the cross like that. First pair is here, is what I see first. And then I kind of took notice of this, and this is solved, but I won't mess with that till later on. So here's the next one. So I've got these two back. I know this is solved, and then this is just easy. Oh, ooh, this one actually kind of sucks. At this point, and this is probably, like I said, probably not the best thing to do, but I would end up like pulling this out, and then inserting it, and then doing that. And that's probably not ideally the best thing to do, but that's what I would have done. So, sorry. Oops. And let's see. Is it 8 minutes? I'll do 1 or 2 more. Okay. This one's a really easy cross. This is already lined up opposite, and that's lined up opposite, and then this will get lined up opposite, like that. This pair came out done. That was easy. These two are next. Split them up, and then insert. These two are next, and then this one and this one are next. So I didn't do, I keep doing this wrong. Okay, that way. Okay, but yeah, that was the idea. I only had to do 2 rotations for it. And then, here's the last one. Let's see. Again, pretty easy. This one and this one are going to go together like this. I'm going to do a D. What is this? I'll do this move. It's D, yeah. R2 or L2 to line that up, and then D again. And then I'm going to actually move, because I see that these are together before I put the cross down, so I'm going to move these out of the way. And then I'm going to split them up, and that'll be my first pair to start with. So I split them up, insert them. Let's see, these are next. So I line those up together, insert them. This is next. Line those up, insert them, and then this is the last one. So, yeah. Pretty straightforward stuff. I'll do one time solve, and then that'll be the end of it. And I'll put the scramble to this too. I'll put the scrambles up in the description. I think I said that already. So, let's see. Oh, sorry. out. 10. It's black. Probably +2, whatever. Alright. I hope it helped. If it didn't, well, sorry. Oh well. Bye.